Hello everybody, coming to you from the same room that I did in the last two videos, but this video isn't about my hip. This video will be a review of the Hikenture hot tent stove. I got the medium size. I got it on Black Friday with a Black Friday deal. If you can hear Star in the background, she's just itching to get back out there and do some camping. But anyway, this video is a review of that stove, and in the video you're going to wonder in the beginning why I have two of them, but it's a long but short story. And I want to sit here and I want to praise the company, Hikenture, for their customer service, and they did a great job in making me happy when I was upset with the first stove. So I won't talk too long. I'm going to just get right into the review. And thanks for coming today into my home. And I wanted to bring you some content. And so we're going to review the stove or stoves that I have received from Hikenture. Okay, let's get on with our review of the Hikenture hot tent stove. And this one weighs 18 pounds. It is their smaller size. They do have a larger that weighs 30 pounds, and it has more stovepipe with it. This one here has a total of 6 foot from ground to top of stovepipe. Why do I have two stoves? Well, it's kind of a long but a short story. When I purchased the Hikenture hot tent stove off of Amazon, I got a Black Friday deal. This is the original stove they sent me. And if you notice, the hinges are on this side, and so the handle is also on that side that is supposed to close there. Now, and the name is also on the bottom upside down. Why am I in my bedroom? Because I still got a few weeks before I can get outside and do anything. I'm feeling good, but the doc said I will feel good, but not to try to overdo it after 3 weeks. And that's how long it's been with my hip surgery. For those of you who doesn't follow the channel, I did have hip replacement 3 weeks ago. Okay, that's why I'm in my bedroom. But anyway, I contacted Hikenture and notified them that the hinges were welded on the wrong side on this stove, and I would like them to replace the door. They asked me to send a pic of the bad product, and I did. And they got back to me within, I would say, an hour after I sent the pic of the bad product. And originally it took them about 48 hours to get back with me, because I sent, I think, on a Saturday morning that I received a bad product, and they're in a different country, so they did get back to me, or I think early Tuesday morning. And then I sent the pic, and they said that they would send me a new door, no problem, but it would take 45 to 60 days to produce a new door. And at that point I said, well, that's not really what I was looking for. I would just send the whole stove back to Amazon, and they could send me a new stove, because they did have more in the warehouse. And they sent me back an email that told me that just keep this stove right here, and they would send me a new stove. That's why I have two stoves. So I really want to praise Hikenture for making good on their customer service. This is the stove I received today, and you can tell the door's made properly. And while I got it open, I want to show you a feature that really attracted me to this stove. You can see it's got fire retardant seal around here, which can be removed and replaced. But a lot of people that buy these stoves complain because they got a door that smoke escapes around. So this here takes care of that problem. And it wasn't a Hikenture stove that they was complaining about the smoke escaping around the door. But this is a a well-built product. Again, it weighs 18 pounds. It's stainless steel, not titanium. The legs fold up under the stove. And it's 6 foot. It also has a spark arrestor. And I don't know whether I can get to it or not. Let's go ahead and pull some of these out. Okay, I was able to get it apart with 2 hands. But it's got this spark arrestor for on top. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of pipe. I believe these are about 15 inches. And this here goes around the pipe. One of the sections of pipe fits in there. And this goes through your stove jack. So it keeps the hot pipe away from your stove jack, so that is an added safety feature. And it all fits in there. This ashtray comes out so we can get rid of our ashes. This controls your airflow back and forth here. It does have a flue too right here. So we can adjust it 2 ways. Now, some people say that these get clogged up, but I don't think this one's going to get clogged up from the use of bad wood or a lot of creosote, something with a lot of creosote, fake wood. But yeah, King Camp. These here screw on. They have 4 screws on them. So instead of just fitting down in there, I think it's a well-made product. I did quite a bit of research on these hot stoves before I purchased, and then I thought, oh no, I bought from the wrong company when I seen this. But you can see what the company did for me. I now have 2 stoves. I knew I could have fixed it. This would have always been on the bottom, but all I had to do was drill this out, put a rivet in here to close the hole off, and then drill over here, which I probably will do, and I know I will do. Now I'll move the handle over here. And I always have a stove with an upside down name, but who cares? But anyway, that's my review of the King Camp stove. The King Camp customer service was awesome. I have nothing but praise for the King Camp company, and I would encourage you to buy off of them. I highly encourage you to buy off of them because they stand by their customer service. So yeah, I'm really happy. We have glass over here. We have glass in the front so we can watch our fire and relax, have coffee or hot chocolate, whatever you want to, whatever type of beverage you choose to have. Again, these fold up so you can keep something on there, keep it warm. There's one on each side. They also fold up as a carrier. They do send you a pair of gloves with the stove. They aren't hot gloves, but they would protect you putting your stovepipe together. This comes off on top. And I have it in here somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. But this comes off on top. Let me get one out of the other stove if I can. This sets on there. This is well made. Got a little place on top where you can stick a hook in there, pick it up. You can stick your pan on there and cook directly on the fire to boil your water, whatever you want to do. I've seen people say that sometimes just setting a pan on there takes a lot longer to boil water, but you can pull this off and you have direct fire that way. But I did a lot of, like I said, I did a lot of research, and I wanted to buy from the King Camp because I thought it was a well-built stove. And then I got that and I was a little discouraged, but they made it right. So hope you've enjoyed this review of the King Camp hot tent stove. And I really like this feature too. You know, putting that around the pipe and that goes through the stove jack. The stove jack won't catch fire anyway with any pipe, but this is an added feature. And that's a nice spark arrestor. Very nice spark arrestor. And it does have these on top, these little flip out things here, so we can tie it off on a wind, you know, to protect from a windy day. But yeah. So from my bedroom, I hope you've enjoyed this review of the King Camp stove. I will do a review probably after using the stove. The only thing I could see that might happen, and I doubt it, is these cracking, the glass cracking. I've seen some where the glass cracked, but I sure can't complain about their customer service. So from my bedroom to you all, you have a good day. Please like, subscribe if you like the video. I don't do a lot of product reviews. I do a lot of camping videos, but I did purchase quite a bit of product on Black Friday, and I will probably be doing some more reviews, especially while I'm laid up here. But hope you all have a good day. Remember to never stop dreaming, to love others, and most of all, love yourself. Bye-bye.